Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh, brothers and sisters. It's 4 p.m. in the UK, and we're here with my beloved popcorn, the sweetest popcorn in the land, live from Ethiopia. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, brother. It's great to hear your voice, and it's great to interact with you guys once again. And I do apologize for yesterday. I do apologize. I know we had a stream planned, but due to logistics and stuff, I couldn't make it. As you saw the clip, I made a food vlog with Hudayfa regarding the ice cream. So we got a bit tied up with that. So I do apologize for that.
Alhamdulillah. No, I still went live at 10, and just did a quick update. But just tell us about your time so far in this week now. You're coming to the end of your sort of stay in the next couple of days, brother. So, what have been the things that you've got over the last week, and what's been happening?
The last couple of days, I've just been interacting with the local people here in Addis Ababa, just putting smiles on people's faces, buying like somebody a couple of loaves of bread. Brother, eight beer. Brother, are you going to get me triggered off? And I don't want to get triggered off because here, bread is valued. Bread, brother, is valued. And when you see people who can't afford just batches, food, bread batches, you get little buns, and just giving fi sabilillah. I don't care who you are. If you're going to come up to me and I'm at a particular location, I've got to be able to donate. And 8 bir for a loaf of bread, guys. Wow, and that can feed a family for a day, a loaf of bread. And to be honest, that's what I've been aiming for the last couple of days, because unfortunately the bir, once you take the currency, is valueless outside Ethiopia. The currency, you can't exchange it back in the UK. So what I've been doing is basically trying my best to giving sadaqah to the people here. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're young, you're old. If you're going to ask me for a loaf of bread, I can't decline that. Brother, I can't decline that. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah, mashallah, brother. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you for your efforts, your deeds, and your intentions. And that's such a beautiful thing that you're just going out there, gaining smiles and sharing smiles. Alhamdulillah. Any feedback from our brothers and sisters at the masjid since your visit there?
Yeah, unfortunately, my wife is staying at another location with the in-laws, and now due to the fact that days are like limited now, the feedback I received from the sheikh that he was very, very happy. And the best thing that we did is actually sit down with the community and ask the community of the masjid what is, because in our thought process, we thought, yes, offering these opportunities. And when they turned around and said, all we want, subhanAllah, and this is the sincerity of these people. They said, all we want is a teacher to educate the children. And for me, when we did the Q&A, there's a clip on my YouTube channel where we sat down and they were asking questions. And that's what they all asked for, is basically a teacher to teach the children. And they were very, very happy with our response and our donations and everything. And it was amazing, brother. It was truly amazing, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah. I'm going to play a clip of you with our beloved Imam at the masjid, just to recap.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah. We just met the Sheikh Muhammad Awal, and هذا ابنك؟
ابني والله.
الحمد لله. ما اسمه؟
أحمد محمد.
Assalamu alaikum Ahmed.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
So alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, we're here now, and we're just near to the masjid. We're not far away at all. But alhamdulillah, it was a nice journey. It's been very interesting so far, mashallah. So alhamdulillah, I will continue to record the area and which is close to the masjid. Barakallah feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah, alhamdulillah, that always brings such a smile to my face, brother. Just to see them and see the journey. For those of you not who just maybe joined us or not aware, I'm going to play a short clip of where this all started, just so people get to understand, like, who this man is and where the journey actually started, for all of us, because as these streams are going on, new people are watching, and we're just trying to catch up everybody to the story and the journey that took place. So I'm going to play a short clip right now. Keep the lights on because you won't want to miss a minute of it. Alhamdulillah, that just to see the journey that we've come on from there. Again, there's been fundraisers that we started off in Ramadan, and alhamdulillah, let me just play the clip of how much work has taken place.
So as you can see, alhamdulillah, the masjid is very active. As you heard from the microphone, inshallah, that they have got money to do the lighting and the speaker system, so we don't have to worry about that. The only thing that they really want to do is the area where the sisters sit and the children read the Quran. And alhamdulillah, the water pump is in the process of being built, and they're not really concerned about that. But the main area is where, of course, the women pray and the children read the Quran, and then above that they want to make another level. So above where the sisters and the children read, they want to make another level, so like extension. So alhamdulillah, it's good. I love the way the children are running around and stuff in the masjid, and mashallah, alhamdulillah, it's a very friendly masjid here. And they just ate alhamdulillah, the meal, and inshallah ta'ala I'll continue to inshallah to record, because I think soon they're going to do a little lecture, so stay tuned, brothers and sisters. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So that was your visit there, actually seeing the masjid and all the work that was done with it. So
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
You're welcome, brother.
Go ahead, Sandy.
You're welcome, brother. So you were able to visit the local community there, so we've seen it. There's a reason we call him Popcorn Brothers and Sisters, because he might be here 1 minute and then he's gone the next. But he was when you sat down with the community, and in that video there you mentioned that the women's area needed attention, and also just the completion of and also education. Tell us a little bit about that, brother. What was the actual conditions there, and what we're hoping to achieve?
Yeah, first of all, the pleasure that I got from actually going into the main hall itself and then seeing the sturdiness of the masjid, because previously, as you saw before, when the sheikh was tapping the wall, it was just material, and behind the material was like metal sheets. But now it's like proper breeze blocks and with plastered over. So when I was there, you can feel the comfort and the ease for the people, and you can see the children running around, and they were happy, because normally when they go to the masjid, it's cold, it's wet, and so forth. And but this time when I was there, and like I mentioned previously, brothers and sisters, that nothing was planned for me, like for me to be there in like a massive ceremony or like some type of parade or anything like that. It was genuine, and that's what I liked so much. So when I got there, there's some clips where I'm actually like touching the wall, and I can't believe, as one of the Sister Salika mentioned, it felt unreal, that the work and the donations, alhamdulillah, were going through. And even on that day when we arrived, they received £1,500 from the Just Giving page that we collected previously. And also on the same day, in the morning, they received another £260 for the meal for the community. So all that was going on, and it just felt amazing. But then when I was speaking to the Sheikh Muhammad Awal, I asked him to show me around, and then he showed me around, and then he explained to me that they've got the money for the water pump, they've got the money for the wudu area, but they are waiting so they can make another level, because where the wudu area is, there's no point of them working on that first, because they've got to disrupt that area again to make another floor for the sisters. So right now in the Just Giving page, the money that we are receiving right now is partly for another floor to be made for the sisters. And once you see the stage or the location of where the sisters and the children read the Quran and pray, the walls were made out of mud. It was basically mud and straw. So right now, the donations that we are getting now from you brothers and sisters is going to be twofold. One is for extension for the sisters area. Secondly, is to be a £1,200, guys, for a whole year, for a teacher to come and teach the children Quran, specifically £100 a month. That will be paying for a teacher, and that's all they asked for. When I asked the brothers and sisters at the masjid, we had these ideas of helping them with a bakery, helping them with a sewing machine, and they said, no, we don't want that. We want our kids to learn Quran. And for me, brother, and for everybody else, that is pure, genuine feelings from their part, because they want to educate the children. And when you saw the copies of the Quran, brothers and sisters, and for me, that was really, that was quite emotional also. And then the Sheikh explained to me that basically what they're doing, the fact that the Qurans are torn and the pages are worn out, that they give each student a page of the Quran, a page. And sometimes 3 or 4 children have one page, and they go through that page. So, brothers and sisters, we've done great work. There's no doubt about it, from the beginning to where we are now. It's been a truly amazing journey, but we're coming to the end now, and this is the end. Let's get to the 3,000 mark, and inshallah ta'ala, our work has been completed there, but the hasanat and the good deeds, they will continue. And let's not stop this momentum now. Let's get to this final mark, and alhamdulillah, our role and responsibility is completed, inshallah. Barakallah feekum.
Inshallah, brother. I mean, that's going to be the main thing that we want to do. That's the thing that we want to see progress and done, is this completion now. A women's section, all finished and done, so our sisters are able to pray, to have a safe space. and then also teacher, some education for the little ones, for the kids, which is going to be vital for how this community grows and develops. Education will help them a long way. It's something that's lacking, and they've identified it as something that they really want. So, yeah, to make it easy on us to spread the message, share, and get to this final push basically to really support these brothers and sisters in Ethiopia, inshallah.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. What Sister Salika just mentioned today, this phrase, what Sister Salika mentioned weeks ago to me, has stuck in my mind for such a long time. We need them more than they need us. And if you see my YouTube clips of some of the mosques I've seen and been to, they are amazing. I went to Masjid Najashi, I went to Masjid Sumaya, and the other masjid I went to, and you saw the conditions of those masjids. They were amazing, brothers and sisters. They were amazing. But this one, when we first came to know about this masjid, you saw it was basically wooden sticks holding up the masjid and metal sheets and material. And now, when you watch the video of the main hall, the plaster and everything, it really, once it's decorated and with the lighting and the sound system, it's going to be, I think, one of the best in the area. And I think the Sheikh was explaining to me that the problem is, once the masjid, the people know that the masjid is like modernized and easily accessible and ease for the people, more people will start to go and use the masjid. And then, of course, you brothers and sisters who donated will get the benefits from that. So we've got to really be really happy and joyful to where we are right now, brothers and sisters. And it's really upon us now to continue with our efforts to achieve the final mark. And then, inshallah ta'ala, that if you become a member to the YouTube channel, that £100 a month will be for the teacher, inshallah. And think about the rewards that you guys will be getting for your donations. Donating Qur'ans, donating whatever you could donate. This is just amazing opportunity for us to gain the benefits and to reap the rewards of, inshallah, of our charities efforts, inshallah. There's another thing I just want to finally mention, that even wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, that there will be other opportunities next month and the month after that with other charity projects that will be coming up soon, inshallah. And of course, once we're back in the UK, we will continue with our dawah streams with our beloved brother Friendly Muslim, and other people will be invited, and we'll continue with the discussions and so forth. So inshallah, cover fair from Friendly Muslim channel and Consider This TV network. It's a multitask channel, so we're going to focus on a lot of other things, inshallah. So be prepared, inshallah.
Inshallah, you've been warned. There's more to come. There's again, we want to be highlighting different causes. We want to be engaging in the dawah, and making sure that people are aware of a call to Islam, and also just building the communities and doing the community work, being a support to our brothers and sisters, engaging with interfaith dialogue, which is all a big part of the bigger picture. It is part of not only being part of this ummah, but part of humanity in terms of the overall things that we do. Yes, we will obviously help our brothers and sisters, but we are also wanting to help humanity, and things that affect all of us, such as blindness awareness and disabilities, and how to come over those, Down syndrome awareness, autism awareness, stroke awareness. there are, our health, also, and how our communities are suffering with health issues, and how we can do better, inshallah, so that we can all be of service, also. So all of these things play a massive part, in the overall and the bigger picture about what we want to do. And again, Sister Salika, put the right words up, be better and do better, inshallah. And again, that's what we're actually always, all of us, are striving to do, in our daily lives, within the streams, within the content, and what we want to produce, and also for our brothers and sisters that we're trying to be of service for, not only in faith but in humanity also. So again, brothers and sisters, when you're watching the streams, when you're supporting the channels, when you're engaging, and even sharing, a share, a like, a subscribe, a retweet, whatever the case may be, every little step, can help. Someone isn't aware. Again, brother was talking about, he was in Coventry Dower Store, and he was just talking to someone about the channel, and then he spoke to one of the brothers, and the brother started seeing some of the videos. I said, "Oh, what's this Ethiopia project that you've got going on? What's these videos about Ethiopia? And what happened there, brother? So when you're at the Coventry Dower store and you were speaking to this brother about the videos that you've done in Ethiopia?"
Yeah, it was just amazing, because people sometimes see the clips and then they really want to get emotionally attached to it and also donate. So this particular brother, Abdul Rahman, he's actually from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I think he's a student in one of the universities here in the UK. So he said, "I'll be back in a couple of minutes." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes." And he came back, and then I thought he wanted to shake my hand, but he opened my palm and he put like a, as they say, like a bunch of like money in my hand, and I didn't even count it. He goes, "Give it towards the water bowl or the wudu area of the masjid." And I didn't even count it. I put it straight into my pocket. And then when I got into my vehicle, I counted it, and I was like, "Subhanallah." And this brother, I didn't never met him before in my life, and he just trusted me with the money, as you brothers and sisters do. You trust me, and I really appreciate that. And this is why I try to keep everything transparent. And there's nothing that I've took. I'm not even going to mention it. Every penny has gone towards the masjid. My own money has gone towards the masjid project and to help people. So it was just an amazing feeling that a Muslim brother will come up and just donate because they've seen something on YouTube. But one thing that really was profound, when he was asking me, like, regarding the refurbishment, and he had the concept that for a refurbishment of a masjid, you're about £250,000 or £500,000 or £1 million. I go, "No, Habibi, we're just asking for this amount of money." And he couldn't grasp the concept of that, and then alhamdulillah, it's just amazing. And from the Dawah store, people watch my clips of the Ethiopian Masjid project. And of course, one thing leads to another door opens. And, we have to, sometimes, I mentioned it previously, brother friendly Muslim, we have to be selfish for the akhirah. We have to save ourselves and our family from the fuel, which is men and stones. So we have to save ourselves, and we have to take this opportunity to protect ourselves from the fire, inshallah ta'ala. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah, bro. No, I mean, it's amazing how these things escalate and network and scale. And again, this is a global movement. This isn't just the local to Coventry. We've got brothers and sisters in Australia, in America, in Europe, Belgium, Poland, all across the globe through the power of the internet, that are engaging, seeing the content, seeing our mission, and seeing what's happening, and seeing the community, and how we've been working. And again, these have been small little amounts, but the impact of what it's been doing there You know, the impact with small little fundraisers that we've done, and then you can just see the work happening before your eyes, and how vast it is, that the amount of work that they've been able to do. So alhamdulillah, in the next part, brother, to see an extension, to see the brothers and sisters receive the education, will be another glorious day, another victory. In terms of just our efforts and intentions, and that's what we want to see, is these finished results, and bring this joy and mercy to our brothers and sisters, just because it's upon us to do so. And again, what a beautiful community. The smiles that you see, the conversations, to see you engage with the little kids, also there, and see how they respond, just to, you coming and engaging with them also. Again, just to see you from, who is this man? Who is this handsome man from Coventry, who's come to see us? And, so that they actually know that there is this community here on this side of the world that is thinking about them. That they are in our du'as, and inshallah we are in theirs also.
You hit a very interesting point there, brother. Sometimes and people act when they get to a particular situation from their normal character. Me, brother, I know sometimes I get it wrong and I make mistakes, but I try to keep everything real. I don't fudge anything up. Do you understand what I'm saying, brother friendly Muslim? Sometimes I might make a fool of myself, or I might be too talkative, or something like that, and then somebody might comment on my YouTube channel, brother. But with me, I try to keep everything real. I don't edit anything from my personality, because I mentioned it previously, guys. One thing you realize when you're genuine, you seem to attract same-minded people, and that is very, very important. And this, so guys, I just want to mention that, be genuine. Yes, sometimes you gotta, in particular situations, you gotta be a particular type of character, but when it comes to give charity and sadaqah, you keep it real. Keep it real. If you haven't got the resources to give, fair enough, I totally understand that. But sometimes, brother, keep it real. You have to keep it real. Like I said today, actually yesterday, I was in a bakery, and I went in the bakery, and the lady with a young child, asked for food, and 8 birr for a loaf of bread. That's not gonna, cause me any, you know what I mean, guys? It's not going to cause me any financial difficulty these people face it by giving them something to eat, even though they're not even a Muslim. And this is what humanity, and this is what Muslims should be. We should be like this. If somebody is in need, we should help them. And I don't know what's your take on that, brother friend Muslim. I'm sure you've been, and the brothers and sisters been in situations where you don't think, you just act upon your own character, your own type of soul, or your nafs, that you just quickly respond. If that makes any sense, brother friendly Muslim, I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no. It's very true, brother. My name carries a heavy weight, just being the friendly one. Sorry, but I just got a call. I'll just got to take.
No worries, friendly Muslims on the call. But guys, sometimes we have to be better. And Sister Salika really hit the nail on the head by saying, be better and do better. And after speaking to some of the brothers and sisters today, when I was at the coffee shop, they were informing me that there's a lot of people coming from an area called Tigray and Gondor and Najashi. There's areas which are unfortunately conflict, and the people are coming into Addis Ababa for work, for income, for feeding their families. And I'll be honest with you, since being here nearly 3 weeks, you see more and more of people asking for help and donations, and small things, by giving them loaves of bread, or if you can't donate, don't look down upon people. This is one of the worst things that we can do as Muslims, is look down and have a idea in our head already. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't judge people like that. If you haven't got the money to give, or it's just smile, just say sorry, afwan. I can't give right now. But we really have to think about if the roles were reversed and we were the ones asking for food. Think about that. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put us in the opposite position of where we got to carry our child on our back, our infant child on our back, and we're asking a stranger to help with something to eat or something similar to that, how would we feel, brothers and sisters? How would we feel? Subhanallah.
Sorry, brother, that was my friendly phone ringing there, and this is brother. It's alhamdulillah. This is we had such a great stride, and so I want to get back into that zone that we were in. Inshallah, when you get back, my popcorn will be back here on UK soil, and we've got so much more to strive for, inshallah. But what a beautiful community. I was just looking at the videos of them, and just such a welcoming, friendly community that you mentioned. And I think you were mentioning, like, we just want to help, and that's part of our nature. It is part of our nature, it is part of our nature, because this is what we should do when we see a thing. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah here, sister. Brother, if you want to just read that out.
Subhanallah. Sister Sleeker again, subhanallah. She is running and she's way ahead of me. And I wish I could do and keep up with the Sister Salika, mashallah. May Allah bless you and protect you, sister. Quran on behalf of the little Hassan and baby Amina. Inshallah, not a problem whatsoever. And to be honest, like I said, guys, I've still got like some money left over. And I can't really take it with me back to the UK. So it's probably about 50, 60 pounds I've got so far left here when it comes to bir. And all of that, if I don't really spend it by Monday, then all of that has to go towards charity. And that's my goal, inshallah, is to keep people, I want to put smiles on people's faces. And again, it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or a Muslim, especially in this beloved country of Ethiopia. And this is one thing that strikes me, guys, is that the unity amongst the Muslims and the Christians here is genuine and is real. There's no negative vibe with each community and each religion. And we have to keep striving. And I really want to, like your brother friend, the Muslim, mentioned, that even when I return back to the UK, we have to keep moving forward. We have to keep pushing and helping our brothers and sisters around the world. We have to do something, inshallah.
Inshallah. Again, brother, you've been doing this work with the Commentary Faith Foundation for a long time, something we didn't even know about. But alhamdulillah, you've blessed us to share the work that you're doing and allowing us to then, support, help, and be a part of it. And inshallah, it just only grows more. And again, jazakallah to our beloved sister, Salika, who we're all trying to keep up with. But she's been a constant support, and sharing messages, sharing the streams, letting other people know on various communities that, this is what the cause that we're trying to do. And it's not even on this cause also, alhamdulillah. This is many causes that she is supportive of. And may Allah bless her and her family. Ameen.
Ameen. Ameen. It's amazing, brother. It really baffles me sometimes, the support and the generosity that we receive, even though we are such a small network, like a channel, in the means of channel. We don't have like tens and thousands of people following us and so forth. We are one of the minor channels, but the work that we've done, I've not seen any of the channels do the work that we have done, mashallah. That is truly a sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are doing something right. Allah is taking notice of us, and barakah and ni'mah is coming through. And because everything is sincere, you have to keep your intentions. Innamal a'malu binniyat. You be judged upon your intentions, and this is apparent to everybody who watches the channel, that subhanallah, the intentions is real. There's nothing dodgy about it, as to say. Everything's real, and the building of the masjid and the upkeeping of the masjid is real. The plastering that you saw, the mimbar that you saw, giving the Qur'ans to the imam is real. Everything is real, inshallah. And it's just amazing, guys, that we are, as a family, have come together to support each other in goodness. And this is what we have to do. On another side point, sorry, friendly Muslim, I do apologize. We have to race and encourage each other to do good. We have to. Otherwise, we're going to be cold-hearted people, and we're just going to, while our brothers and sisters asking out for our aid, we're just looking down upon them. No, but we're not. On this channel, we don't do that. We are not going to do that. We have to help. And like our sister always says, we need them more than they need us. 100%. That is so true. And I really think that this motto has to be made as part of our channel, because it is very, very powerful, subhanAllah.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm having a reaction. But no, I'm so happy and blessed that we are in this situation together as a community. And inshallah, this is just another step. But no big announcement. Also, there'll be other projects coming up. So again, brothers and sisters, watch this space. When we get an opportunity to do a little short stream, just to bring awareness. Again, someone may not see it right now at 4 p.m. UK, but you know what? It's in the algorithm somewhere. Someone might click onto it and be reminded, share, like it, or participate in the algorithm. That's what we're looking for. And the tissues are with you at the moment, so you need to pass them, sister. Alhamdulillah. But we have to, again, we're people of action, so we're taking the right steps to make sure this happens and we move forward. And again, when our brother comes back, we're going to be looking to get the content back on, the dawah content, the interfaith dialogues, and continue this charity awareness and in all its forms, inshallah. Brother, anything else you wanted to finalize off, basically, as we look to wrap up?
I just want to thank everybody. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to do this amazing work. That's all I really want to say, is that you guys have supported me, pushed me, and encouraged me to continue with this dawah and charity work that we do. So I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for every step that I do, every charity acts that I do, that you get the benefits from that also, by me being here and just doing what the little that I can do. I just hope you brothers and sisters benefit from it. Ameen. And of course, Sister Salika, yourself, brother friendly Muslim. There's so many names to mention, brothers and sisters. Sheikh Nasser, Sheikh Umar. Again, Sheikh Umar phoned me yesterday. And alhamdulillah, it was really nice to speak to him. So if Sheikh Umar is listening, and if you're feeling better, may Allah make it easy for you, Sheikh. I love you for the sake of Allah. When I think about you, my heart starts to tremble, my lips start to shake and waver. Of course, Sister me too. Wallahi, there's too many names to mention who just see these streams and then donate, mashallah. And it's amazing, brothers and sisters. I really appreciate you. And if I haven't mentioned a name, I do apologize. I really, really do. There's too much to mention. Alhamdulillah. Brother friendly Muslim, how do you feel, and how do you think that what we've done so far, Habibi? Please be honest.
No, brother, I just, I in conversations I have, I was telling another brother yesterday, like, what's been going on, and I'm like, just updating him and just telling him that, look, You know, this is the project that we've been involved in, alhamdulillah, talking about what the charities. And again, people don't, just by having those conversations, it brings awareness, and then sort of a want and a need to sort of let other people know about, there's something going on here. But no, it's been, brother, from the moment we started. We've just seen this constant effort, constant support, and again, we're seeing the videos, we're seeing the live reactions of what's going on. You don't necessarily always see that, like, so for example, where you give it, and that, okay, fine, there's an organization, and in a year's time you might see that there was thing, but here you see that directly. This is what's happening weekly. The next couple of weeks we're getting updates. These are the real people of this community, that we get to engage with, and just to see what where things are going, how they're progressing, and how they're prospering, inshallah. But yeah, no, I'm very happy, and just it motivates me to just carry on and do more, and keep on doing more, and looking at different ways to elevate what we're doing, and get the messaging out, inshallah.
Excellent, mashallah. Yeah,
Or
it's always great, brother, to hear everybody else's opinions and their thoughts. And I really want to move forward as a family. As a family, we need to move forward, inshallah. And hopefully, next month or the month after that, there'll be more opportunities to plant something for our akhirah. And this is what's really, really important, brothers and sisters, is that we are planting something now which will never decrease. It will always increase. I really, like I said, I really appreciate you guys, because you are the ones in the month of Ramadan. Probably somebody made some supplication somewhere, said, hopefully Brother Muhammad can actually be there and so forth. Financially, I thought I won't be able, and I mentioned it offline and private to Brother Friendly Muslim and other people, that financially, it was really difficult for me. But somehow, and some way, alhamdulillah, it just came to pass that I just, alhamdulillah, was able to save a bit of money. And yeah, I'm sure when I get back, there'll be car insurance to pay. There'll be something for me to pay. But nevertheless, it's been a sacrifice, and I just hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala writes it down in my good deeds, and everybody else's also, inshallah.
inshallah, bro. Okay, well, as we're coming to the end, inshallah, yes, do better, do more, inshallah, absolutely. I'll click the button, and we'll be out. Look out for the notifications, because there's going to be more streams, more content, more dawah, more charity, more awareness, and more popcorn coming your way in the future weeks, inshallah. So keep it here, brothers and sisters. For me and the beautiful popcorn, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.